It is my pleasure now to introduce Marcio Fonseca. He's the president and CEO of GR Silver Mining. GR Silver is working on the San Marcial and Plomosas project in the Rosario mining district in Mexico. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and Marcio, I see you already here, so please start sharing now.
Thank you very much, Kai and Soar Financial. This is GR Silver Mining. It's silver gold advanced development stage silver gold projects in Mexico, in Sinaloa, in the Rosario mining district. The front page of the presentation here is the Plomosas silver project that we have just acquired from First Majestic, and now is one of our two flagship projects. In this presentation, I'm going to show you the most recent drilling results and the opportunity about how the company is going to increase the resources, inventory of ounces of silver and gold in the next 6 and 12 months, moving ahead to potentially make this project at the development stage. In this presentation is the traditional cautionary statements. I'll be making some forward-look statements. So GR Silver, it's a young company, 3 years old. We went public in 2018 and very quiet. We started acquiring assets, concessions, and other projects in the Rosario mining district. The first one was the San Marcial, as you see here on the left side of the presentation, which we acquired in 2018 from SSR Mining, and at low cost of acquisition. The cost was 13 cents per ounce of silver equivalent. We have defined the 40 million ounces of silver ounces, which most of them can be potentially open pit. We are drilling as we speak there. And this year, in March, we closed the acquisition of the Plomosas, which is a project that's 5 kilometers from San Marcial. The idea is to continue to drill both projects this year and move to integrate both projects in the next year and potentially in 2022 be a potential development stage. Because important to say here, Plomosas is a past producer mine. All the permits are in place. Infrastructure is on site, so that de-risk the joint development of these two projects. So the capital structure of the company, 152 million shares, fully diluted. A market cap today, fully diluted, of close to 90 million Canadian dollars. As you can see on the right side, since the announcement of new directors and the announcement of the bought deal, as an example, not many companies at 25 million market cap would get a 5 million bought deal that was upsized to 90 million, and the market woke up, and we've been trading a lot in the last 30, 60 days, and today the valuation of the company is much higher and the volume has increased dramatically. Shareholders on the left side here, First Majestic is a larger shareholder today through the acquisition of the Plomosas project, is a partner. They invested in the bought deal. They became an investor as well. They took 10% of the bought deal. And other shareholders here are resource funds that participated in the bought deal as well. And mine engineering companies like JDS that build mines, SSR, and management insiders, including myself as a founder and key shareholder. I've been investing in the company as well. The volume average in the last 52 weeks, you can see 39 cents. The volume on average, we are trading 250,000 shares to 300,000, and some days we hit 1 million shares. We got coverage from some analysts recently, and they're targeting us probably in the range of $1 of Canadian dollar per share. Myself, I'm president CEO, ex-geologist and engineer, and also ex-banker. I've been doing business in Mexico for more than 15 years. All the executives in this company, a lot of experience in Latin America. All the key executives in this company are bilingual. We speak Spanish and English, and makes it easier for us in this time of pandemic to remotely manage all the projects. Board of directors and advisory boards are key individuals who have been doing business in Latin America, closing deals, buying projects, selling projects, building mines. And senior mining analysts with good presence in Toronto and the world capital markets. You can see at the bottom of the slide the name of the companies that some of the individuals and founders of this company have been involved, such as Silvercrest Mines, such as Vale, or the big companies, Canaccord, Mag Silver. So that's the the type of executives involved in this company. So slide number 6 here, we are talking about the location. Where are the concessions located? Important as well to say that the company is the largest controller of the key concessions in the Rosario mining district. Today, we control 29,000 hectares of concession, but the flagship projects are the Plomosas and San Marcial. We have discovered that Plomosas and San Marcial shares a lot of similarities with another well-known world-class mining district in Mexico, the San Dimas. The rocks and the veins are the same. The difference is that Plomosas and San Marcial haven't been fully explored. And now that we acquired Plomosas and we control 100% of that part of the district, we got from the acquisition 563 drill holes. Some of them are recent, never released. We are releasing them, and we are about to mobilize drill rigs to drill at Plomosas. That makes us very excited because you can check on our website. We have releasing discoveries of high-grade silver and gold in an area that before was presented predominantly as a lead and zinc. So today we have not just one vein, we have 6 areas with a total of 500 drill holes. Nobody has ever done a resource estimation here. And we have a project, San Marcial, that has already 40 million ounces of silver, mostly potential open pit, which means very attractive for future development. What was the Plomosas project? As I said, past producer mine, total investment in exploration by previous owners, Grupo Mexico, one of the largest copper producers in the world, and First Majestic, one of the largest silver producers in the world, $18 million US. Investments in infrastructure, roads, power lines, underground development, site and infrastructure for to build a mill and a crusher. All this together, $30 million US. So that saves a lot of money. And it's very close to San Marcial, as you can see on the left here. The distance from the resource area at San Marcial to where might be a potential plant at the Plomosas is 5 kilometers on a straight line. And there's a road. And Plomosas, the largest green polygon here on the left, has all the authorizations, all the permits, all the agreements, water access, tailings permit for any potential restart. In mining business, this saves a lot of time and means saving a lot of money, reducing capital costs and making the projects much more attractive for future development and for investors as well. This is just a snapshot of the Plomosas tunnel. We have 8,000 meters, 8 kilometers of tunnels in good conditions that we can go with our geologists, take samples, do the geological mapping, and for the first time, integrate all this data with more than 300 drill holes in this area and put for the first time together a 3D model and the first 43-101 resource in this area. And together with the existing 43-101 in the other project at San Marcial, we can increase the inventory of ounces of silver and gold in this company. Slide number 9 here. Now we are looking at the Plomosas mine area. Below this hill, we have all these lines. There was a past producer lead zinc mine, and looking at all the drill data, sampling, analyzing, and reviewing all the information, we came across evidence that not only have the lead and zinc available to continue, but we have specific veins types, epithermal veins, never ever fully investigated and modeled. And some of the veins are giving really good results for silver and gold. As you can see on the right side of the slide, 11 meters at more than 1 kilo of silver. It's very attractive, not for underground and open pit. We have done a series of drill releases for this area. I encourage you to look at the website, but the business here is not to look for low-grade material, it's high-grade material with high margin. And an area that you can see on the slide 9 here, still on the 9, that the infrastructure is there, the roads and the camp for 120 people, power line, everything in place. We are ready to go, and if you decide to start doing underground drilling, we don't need to excavate and spend money. The tunnels are there. So it makes us very excited with the opportunity that we can define for the first time a resource and expand and define another sizable 43-101 resource estimate for silver and gold in the near future. We plan in the next 6 months probably to do one area. We have 6 areas with drill holes. This is only one of them. And then we do 6 by 6, 6 months, every 6 months, some other areas to multiply the size of the inventory of the ounces of at the company. In the next line, I'm going back to the second project. It's a project that we acquired from SSR Mining. As you can see, here is a tunnel, but 6 months ago was just a 1 meter, but 2 meters high access. We've been investing money, and for the first time, we have a modern access inside the mountain to place a drill rig and continue to expand the resource. We are going to use this tunnel to put drill rigs inside and continue to drill the resource that we have already. So saving time and also accelerating the opportunity to expand the resources, silver and new discoveries of gold in this area, San Marcial. As you can see on slide 11, we have the location of the same tunnel from the previous slide. What makes this project also very attractive is because it's not just a vein, it's a rock, that the name of the rock is a hydrothermal breccia, and it's not narrow. It's wide, 15, 12, 24 meters, and very attractive grades for open pit silver. Not many projects in Mexico, which is the largest silver producer in the world, are open pit. Most of them are underground. If you have an open pit project, likely you are going to have a much higher margin and less capital cost to develop. So, and this project is only 5 kilometers from the other project. Very easy to combine in the future. And since we acquired, we have invested close to 3 million Canadian dollars in exploration in this project. We continue to drill, and the company today in both projects have close to 15 geologists, fully staffed in Mexico. The conditions where we work, we were not affected by the pandemic, make us more accessible to get all things working. As I said, mobilizing more 3 drill rigs to bring to the site. And last year we did some drill holes, and we discovered very interesting gold mineralization, some new areas, narrow but super high grade, 1 meter at 200 grams per ton of gold. That is exciting us a lot, because showing that not only we have the opportunity to expand the silver resources, but we can be able maybe in the future to define ounces of gold as well. Slide 12 is going back to the Plomosas project on the left here. Not only we have 6 areas of drill holes that we can continue to work and drill more and define a first-time resource with these areas, there are at least 11 occurrences of areas with veins never ever explored, never drilled. So the ability and the potential here for definition of a district scale epithermal system is evident. We are not relying on one vein. There's a multiple opportunity here for multiple targets and multiple veins. And the way we operate here on the right is very environmentally friendly, small drill rigs, portable, that provides a lot of flexibility, and important to say, reduce our costs. So our money, we have close to $90 million in the bank, can last a long time doing all the work in Mexico, probably 2 years fully funded as today. Timeline and milestones here. Next 6 months, at least 1 resource estimation. Discoveries as we release more drill holes. 6 to 12 months, we want to integrate both projects and start to define a district scale, larger scale silver and gold system, and add value through expansion of the resource, multiplication of the size of the resource, discoveries, and 12, 24 months, starting to get some economic analysis and potential ideas about development. So the company is in a very steady growth, expanding resources, 100% control of most of the assets here in a well-established district. The company management has track records in doing business in Mexico. It's not the first time that we're in Mexico. I was directly involved in Silvercrest mines and other transactions in Mexico, such as other directors and board of directors. And you see that this is a great opportunity to get involved in a brand new company, Silver Gold in Mexico. I'll move back to Kai now and be open for questions.